You never fail until you stop trying. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. It is a miracle that curiosity survives formal education. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Reading after a certain age diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking. The man of science is a poor philosopher. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Imagination is more important than knowledge. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is a character. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. A true genius admits that he or she knows nothing. The only source of knowledge is experience. Never memorize something that you can look up. Creativity is intelligence having fun. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solutions. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. God does not play dice with the universe. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. It is strange to be known so universally and yet to be so lonely. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. Love is a better master than duty. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. Black holes are where God divided by zero. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. A question that sometimes drives me hazy. Am I or are the others crazy? The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. Nothing happens until something moves. Imagination is the highest form of research. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. I have survived 2 wars, 2 wives, and Hitler. Older men start wars, but younger men fight them. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. I would teach peace rather than war. I would inculcate love rather than hate. The pioneers of a warless world are the young men and women who refuse military service. Nothing will end war unless the peoples themselves refuse to go to war. Force always attracts men of low morality. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. War cannot be humanized. It can only be abolished.